figure out how can they make these vehicles on a monthly basis more affordable for the general consumer. In this next topic, we have not talked about the used Tesla market for a while, but there is some new interesting information that just got released, and it seems like Tesla has put a little bit of the clearance on the used side. So we'll take a look at what we just saw and also some tools to give you the tools on where you can find the best deal on a used Tesla if that's what you're looking for. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Matt Jung, with the same Matt Jung that does our inventory charts, that tracks all the different inventory that's available day in and day out from a full scale count. Quote, prices seem to be dropping for the used Tesla Model Y, $35,500 for a 2020 Model Y with full self-driving. I think that's the lowest we've ever seen ever, but yes, it does have 100,000 miles on the clock. But here are some of the tools. The first one is you can take a look at CarGurus, because CarGurus does a lot of price trend analysis of all the different vehicles that could be available for sale and how much they've dipped or even increased in the past recent months. By taking a look at the Tesla Model Y, you can see that year over year, Model Y used prices have had an almost 37% drop in list retail prices. And that makes sense, right? Because there was a huge $13,000 drop in January. So that could essentially make a lot of sense. But you can see model by model, all the different prices for all the different years have also gone down as well. And CarGurus is actually one of my favorite sites as well. If I'm looking at used private party purchase and lowballing a bunch of sellers to see if we can get a good deal. But if you're looking for the Tesla used vehicles from Tesla directly, that's where websites like EVO Hunter come into play. You can see we can sort it by used Tesla Model Ys, and I really like how it's a spreadsheet format where we can sort it by lowest price and see what is the lowest price or used from Tesla today that we can get from their inventory. And it seems to be this one, 2020 Tesla Model Y long range with 33,000 miles, not too bad, and a purchase price of $39,100. But I guess at this point, I mean, why buy a 3-year-old Tesla Model Y that has no credit or no sort of a tax credit on top of that, when you can get a brand new Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive for $47,000, get the $500 referral credit off of the price, get an inventory discount of maybe a couple $1,000s, and essentially get a used or essentially get a new Model Y for about the same price as a used one. So really, I would probably be on the hunt for a new one and take advantage of the tax credit. Now, of course, it's a way different story if you don't qualify for the tax credit, or you don't, or you make too much, or you make too little. Then that could certainly be a different case at the end of the day. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, and to answer your question, Jason, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Is it a good time to buy right now? Maybe not, especially with the high interest rates of 6%. But if you're looking for lower interest rates, some of them as low as 2.99 to 4%, sub 4%, which anybody can qualify and get the sub 4% rate. So that's where you can check out the Patreon link down below in the description.